Good afternoon, YouTube. What's going on? What's going on? DP here, giving you another NHL update here on YouTube, courtesy of my page at GC Rams 2. Well, folks, if you have not heard, the hub cities have been announced. That's right, the hub cities have been announced. The Blues will be playing in Edmonton at Rexall Place, or should I say Rogers Place. And the East will be playing in Toronto at Scotiabank Arena. And this will all start August 1st. How, folks, do I think that the NHL did the right thing for taking, stopping during this pandemic? No, I really don't want to bash anyone or say they did the right thing. In all reality, I know the league didn't want no one to get COVID-19, and I know the league didn't want no players to get it. I think they kind of took the right precautions and stuff, but going this long, that really hurt us. And folks, like I said, next season, when they're done with this season, they gotta shorten the season next year. They have to. They got no choice, folks. I hate to say it. Next year's season is at least 40 to 50 games. There cannot be 82 games next year. It's flat out cannot happen. But let's get into the rest of the season. Now, the Blues will be playing a round-robin tournament to figure out what seed they'll get. Now, even though the Blues, my team, is technically the best team in the league, or not the best team in the league, is technically the best team in the West, doesn't mean we're going to get the number one seed. That can go to the other teams. So the Blues, Avalanche, Knights, and Stars will be playing in that round-robin tournament. So the Blues do pretty good. They'll get that first seed. But don't forget, it can go to the Avalanche, it can go to the Knights, it can go to the Stars. And we can get second or third, maybe fourth. Now, I have found out who gets what seed. Yeah, I got the NHL. And this is going. See, according to the NHL.com, this goes all the way to August 9th, which is good. Sorry I got that beep. I'm doing this on my phone, folks. So, let's see here. New one-a-day natural fruit bites multivitamins are made with farm-grown apples as the first ingredient and key nutrients you want. So you can have a daily multivitamin for your stuff you don't want. One-a-day natural fruit bites. A new way to multivitamin. It's basically 6 versus 12.
11 versus 7. 5 versus 9. Basically, this is how it's working, okay? It's 5 versus 9. 6 versus 12. 7 versus 10. And 8 versus 11. I'll double check that. Sure. Okay, it's 7 versus 10 in the East. And in the West... Okay, it's 5 versus 10 there.
Our first guest is an award-winning actress who we've loved in comedies like Girls Trip and in dramas like...
Okay, I got this wrong.
Right now you can see her as an 80s broker boss on the Showtime dark comedy Black Monday. Please welcome Regina Hall.
Hi, Regina. Oh, it's so good to see you too. I have to say, it's now what? It's over 100 days that we've been in quarantine.
It's 6 versus 11.
Has your day-to-day life changed?
Oh, yeah.
Not that much, but then on the
If
other
I could
hand,
find the playoff bracket, it'd be great.
you know, probably the hardest part for me is not being able to have access to my family and my friends. You know what I mean? Everything is so thoughtful, you know, now in terms of everything I do, and so there's a carefreeness that's not there, and I think collectively, just knowing that there's so many people suffering,
Yeah, yeah.
it's just hard.
It is. It's like every day you watch those numbers, and it's
Oh,
like,
let's see if I can find something real fast, folks. Bear with me.
Yeah, I mean, there's that portion of people sick. There's a portion of people in financial distress, losing, you know, businesses. So I just think it's hard to be in any sort of joyous or celebratory space.
Right.
When
I get it.
human beings are going through so much.
Well, how have you been staying connected with your mom?
We FaceTime.
Yeah?
Oh, we FaceTime.
But you weren't in time. Oh, that generation.
She told me this morning.
Okay, found it.
She can't FaceTime. I was like, I said, Mommy, I FaceTimed you yesterday, and all I know
This is the current seedings, and this is how it's going to look. The Flames.
Because eventually she moved it, and I got like this much space. So it's like,
To go into the playoff round,
Regina, I heard that
or playing rounds, Calgary will take on Winnipeg. It is 8 versus 9. 5 versus 12, I got that right. And that right now is the Oilers and the Blackhawks in the West. 7 versus 10, and that's Vancouver and Minnesota. 6 versus 11, and that's Nashville and the Coyotes. In the East, it's it's Toronto and Columbus, 8 versus 9. 5 versus 12, it's Pittsburgh and Montreal. 7 versus 10, it's the Islanders and the Panthers. And 6 versus 11 is the Hurricanes and the Rangers. So that's how this is. This is how the playoff bracket is. And whoever gets the wins the playing round they will technically get the lower seed. So if, let's say, the Winnipeg Jets, they beat the Flames, who are technically the 8th seed, they will actually get the 8th seed to take on the number 1 seed. So they get re-ranked. Basically, if any of these lower seeded teams beat the higher ranked teams, they're going to get the other seed, the higher seed. So there's a chance the Blackhawks, who are currently the 12th seed, they can get the 5th seed automatically. But they're the worst team in these playoffs. So they could get that 5th seed. They could bump Edmonton. So who I think is going to get each seed? I think the Blues will probably get number 1. Vegas will get number 2. Dallas 3. Colorado 4. And who I think will get the rest. Now this is the Western Conference I'm naming, okay? I think the Flames have a good chance of beating the Jets. I think the Oilers got a great chance of beating the Blackhawks. I think the Wild can beat Vancouver. I actually see them doing it. And Nashville will get 3rd. So they will take on Dallas. So this is my official pick. It's going to be Blues, Flames, Avs, Oilers, Knights, and Wild, and Stars and Preds. That's what I see in the West. In the East, who I think is going to get 1 through 4, I think Boston will get number 1, with Tampa at 2nd. Washington 3rd, and the Flyers get 4th seed. You know who I think they're going to take on? I think Toronto has a very good chance of beating Columbus. So it'll be Boston and Toronto going on ahead. And Toronto's playing at home, by the way. They're truly the home team. They're playing their home arena in the hub city. I think it's going to be the Pens and Lightning. So 4 versus 5, Pens and Tampa, or Pittsburgh and Tampa. I think the Islanders got a good chance of getting the 7th seed overall. So it'll be... No, sorry, 4th seed, I said Philadelphia. So Battle of Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, that'd be great. A playoff matchup. So it'll be Tampa and the Islanders. And I think, I think this will be more of a true thing for the in the East. I think the seeds are going to stay the same. 1 versus 8, 5 versus 4, 7 versus 2, and 3 versus 6. I think that'd be great to do in the East. So that's about it here. So, of course, anything can happen. This could all get canceled and stuff. We really hope we don't get no cancellation and stuff. I would love to see hockey again. But folks, really, next season has to be shortened. It has to. And right as soon as it's done, we get right into the draft and the free agency period. And it's going to be crazy, folks. This will be crazy.
Lasting remission can start with Stellara. If you've been financially impacted by COVID-19, Janssen may be able to help.
2017 playoff odds. So
In this job, you will all be put to the test. America's toughest workers. I retired from the Marine Corps. I'm a firefighter. Will battle each other at real job sites. All you have to do is put one of these cars in a box. Finally be able to break something.
and of course, I saw another one. Teams may be reseeded after a play-in round. Of course, they will be. So. That's how it'll be. You know. So there's a good chance the Blackhawks can get the 5th seed overall. You know, in the second round. You know, in the quarterfinals. There's a chance they could. Doesn't mean they will. No. They can go to the Oilers. Who knows? But folks, remember, this is it's going to be crazy on how things are going to. How things are going to be.
So as we head into the season finale this weekend, what can you tell us? What's going to happen? What do they do? What dirt can you give? What little tidbit can you tell us that only the talk viewers will know? It's so their relationship.
And we'll just see what happens. So remember, folks, Toronto for the East, Edmonton for the West, and here are the games.
What they would do for each other.
You know, too, the show, it takes place in the late 80s, and I have to say, you guys go all the way out there to, like, recreate that era. I was wondering, is there anything that makes you, like, scratch your head and say, how could we have ever thought that was cool? You know?
You know, the makeup. It's a weird thing because I love it.
Don't worry, I will have sheets printed out so when we are back up and running. Okay, now there's no time set for these games. These are starting off at Scotiabank Arena. It is the Rangers at Carolina, at Rogers Place, Chicago at Edmonton, Florida at the Islanders at Scotiabank, Montreal at Pittsburgh at Scotiabank, and Winnipeg at Calgary at Rogers Place. August 2nd, I'm just going to go by Edmonton and Toronto. I'll start off Edmonton first. Arizona at Nashville. St. Louis at Colorado. Minnesota at Vancouver. At Scotiabank, it's Philadelphia at Boston. And Columbus at Toronto. Those are only 2 days I'll give you, and I'll print out the sheets when it's time and stuff, so we can get this all ready and going for a good playoff series. Remember, folks, I love you guys. Stay safe. Take care. Remember, the Lord's watching you. Stay safe. Really, folks, stay safe. Practice your social distancing. Wear a mask if you need to, folks. And I'll see you guys around for the next NHL update. There might be one, maybe Thursday. I'll be back Thursday to give the I'll be hearing more and stuff. Also, folks, remember, check out my friend Shannon on his channel, The Hockey Guy. He is more definitely in depth on this if you want to get more in depth coverage of this hockey playoff. I'll put his name in the description for you so you can check out his channel. It's called The Hockey Guy. That's literally his channel. It's a great channel, folks. I follow it, and it's a great channel, folks. You will love his channel, especially when it comes to more in-depth hockey, especially the news and more stuff. So just take it easy, folks. Until then, DP. This is DP signing off.